what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this academics vid. It's titled, Nicki's Still at War. She's dissing Dez, Bryant, Jay-Z, and Rock Nation again. I saw these headlines about her, you know, getting into it with Dez Bryant. I'm like, this is so random. But sure. And then there's another headline saying that he's trying to sue her now. I don't know what's happening, but this woman is beefing with everybody. But sure, let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
Jared.
I'm reacting to this vid because somebody sent me this and said that he goes over all the receipts, and there have been other videos that covered it, and you know people are saying they don't show all the receipts and all the tweets of them going back and forth. So he apparently shows them all. This is what I'm told. I don't know, but let's watch.
Jerry Jones. Now Jerry Jones is the owner. He's the old white owner for the Cowboys. Dez Bryant, who was a receiver, apparently. And you know, I'm gonna try to break this down.
Excuse me.
Yeah, apparently, it says, all right, hold on. The recent blah, 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 including a gratuitous slap at former Cowboys receiver and the agent Jay-Z. So Jerry Jones said something about negotiations with a linebacker. And it was a linebacker named Micah Parsons. But while he was talking about that, he mentioned former Cowboys receiver Dez Bryant and their agent. Let's see if we could figure this out.
Media that confirmed a lot of the things that I said last night in Canton when Maria Taylor and I were talking about the Parsons situation last night. That they're going to trade him. I heard they show that they're willing.
So it looks like the Cowboys owner is talking about a current player,
Jay-Z was people's
but then
agent.
he threw
That's crazy.
Dez Bryant name in the mix. This is what he said. He says, when we have a problem with the player, the agents usually know where to be found. He says, Jay-Z told us Dez Bryant would make all the meetings. Jay-Z and I negotiated the contract. We spent hours. He said, anybody in my organization is always on time. He said...
See, I don't know about any of this business whatsoever, but yeah, I did not know that Jay-Z was into sports as well. He has his hands in a lot of things. That's very interesting.
My office used to be on the street corner. I've always been early. So will my players... Remember, don't know. They had Rock Nation Sports at the time. He says, will my players be on time? He's talking about...
he said Rock Nation Sports? That's a thing?
Players they represent with Rock Nation Sports. He says, my office used to be on the street corner. I've always been early. So will my players be on time? He said, and what did I say? I said, I'm going to call you when I have a problem. So it looked like Jerry Jones says, they negotiated a contract for Dez Bryant. The owner of the team, who's negotiating with the agent of the player, Dez Bryant, they're negotiating with Jay-Z's Rock Nation Sports. Jay-Z supposedly himself negotiates with Jerry Jones, the owner. Jay-Z sells him on this idea. Yo, I'm from the streets. Yo, I hold people accountable. People respect me. Yo, my office used to be on the street corner. So blah, 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 blah. Gotcha. Now, the owner said, Jerry Jones, he said, yo, when I had a problem, Jay-Z didn't take my call anymore. So he's basically saying, and I think his thing is that he doesn't like, you know, agents. So Dez Bryant responded because, you know, they're talking about a current player, but they reference him. And he responded by saying this. He says, Jerry Jones, I don't think it's smart to mention my name. This is what he said. I kept quiet about a lot of unfair shit on some G shit. Now, this is where Nicki Minaj entered the conversation. Because she had said, because, you know, again, she's championing anybody who's going to speak bad about Jay-Z or Rock Nation. Because she doesn't fuck with Jay-Z or Rock Nation. She had said before, I hope Jerry Jones is having a great day. Then, she at Dez Bryant, and she said, hey, it's Nicki Minaj. How about we play a game? Every time you do a Jerry Jones or NFL story time, how about I do a story time of my own?
Girl!
And what she's going to talk about is, she's assuming or alluding to,
okay, already. Girl, stay out their business. Why are you even getting involved in this? You already starting shit. So now the drama, everything that takes place after this is on you because you starting shit.
I'll do a story time about Jay-Z, and I'll do a story time about Rock Nation. Now, what y'all don't know is that Dez Bryant, obviously...
You mad at Jay-Z? Then yeah, sure. Keep that smoke with Jay-Z. Like, why are you now... like going after him and being like, oh, you want to try to spill tea? Then every time you spill tea, I'm going to spill tea about Jay-Z. Like, why are you even getting involved in this? This has nothing to do with you.
He was managed by Rock Nation Sports, but Jay-Z is a close friend of his. Okay? Dez Bryant responded with a looking eye emoji. And then Nicki said, all my stories will be about Roc Nation, Jay-Z, and the alleged racist Desiree Perez, the CEO. I hope you fully understand the rules. It is your turn. Okay? Now, that kind of went for a little bit of a loop, because now if you go to Dez Bryant's page, and we got to kind of try to follow this whole thing, Dez Bryant, and by the way, I like both of these people because they're like me. I don't delete tweets. I don't, leave the tweets up there, man. Some people will delete all traces. So let's get into it. So, okay, here we go. So he responds by saying this.
Look, Miss Nicki, leave me out of it. I don't have any problems. I'm a huge fan. I hope you're having a great day.
Oh.
Look, Miss Nicki, leave me out of it. I don't want no problems.
Okay.
That was a very nice, tame response. If anything, it going forward, obviously is gonna go farther. Anything after this is definitely on Nicki. Like, girl, after you done got in this man's business and felt the need to speak on the situation that has to do with him and Jay-Z and Jerry Jones or whatever, he tells you, hey, I'm a fan of you. I don't want any issues. I don't want no problems. Like, kick me out or whatever drama you got with Jay-Z. That's between y'all. Like, don't put me in this. And he was very respectful about it. So if you say anything else, which clearly you are because this video just started, you are on some bullshit. Girl, go sit down.
Now, he said, I'm a fan of Miss Nicki Minaj. I'm not playing no games with her or getting in her business. I've said this before. The reason why Nicki attacked SZA is because she felt SZA was getting her business. Whatever reason, Nicki has a gripe against Roc Nation and Jay-Z. And she's definitely down to take it out publicly and say whatever she got to say, embarrass whoever she got to embarrass. Now, anybody who tries to get in between that, try to change the narrative, like, no, Jay-Z's a good guy, she's going to get a chill. That's what she's been on. So some people said, bro done combed up the beard and everything, he said, smooth. He said, I could give some wild cowboy stories I'm thinking about Nicki Minaj. Somebody says, yo, the bars played dangerous. The video's frying me. Okay. Then what happened was Nicki takes the first shot.
Oh, Lord.
Nicki says,
she said it's Miss Petty.
It's Miss Petty. Because he has said, hey, Miss Nicki.
Leave me out of
it.
Look, Miss Nicki.
He says Miss Nicki. So he
Miss
says
Petty
it's Miss Petty. And by the way, that's her husband's last name, Kenneth Petty, which is Nicki Petty. That's her full name. She's married to the guy. She said, this just came across my desk from 2020. I guess you're one of the guinea pigs they've been using to bully people for them. Did you think I came over here to play tweetsies with your silly ass, sir? See, the problem with people who are always playing is that they think everybody else is playing too. What? I'd mind my business if I were you. Just be blessed. And
you didn't mind your business.
Dez Bryant gets blasted by Nicki fans for jumping in beef with, I don't know who that person is.
Wait, this is in 2020?
So he's basically saying, this ain't your first time jumping in my business, nigga. Okay? Cool.
Huh?
Now, she's kind of having the timeline wrong because technically it feels like Nicki jumped in his business.
Hello.
Jerry Jones was talking about a current player and mentioned Dez Bryant. And then because he mentioned Dez Bryant, he mentioned Jay-Z and Roc Nation. Nicki is keen to anything about Roc Nation, so she tweets about Jerry Jones. Hopefully he has a good day because she wants to diss Roc Nation. But here's the thing: Roc Nation was only brought up because of Dez Bryant. That's why Dez Bryant then responds to her. I hope you understood that. So it's not.
We saw clearly what happened. No, she responds to Dez Bryant. Every time you want to say a story, I'm gonna say a story. He wasn't even talking to her.
Like he just jumped out of the blue. Anyway, let's see what Dez Bryant said. Dez Bryant says, go enjoy your day. Okay? Somebody said, oh, you scared of that. Ain't no way. See, I ain't scared of shit. I just don't like doing all the internet shit. I have respect for her, and I'd rather keep it that way. She got it. Now you then fucked up. You put the diamond. Everybody know? The Rock.
Now you fucked up. This is very
Nicki gets
mature.
On his ass. She says, go beat your mom, then ask Desiree Perez and Jay-Z why they allegedly been
Why would he beat
punts.
his mom?
They have been to so many black people while they line their pockets and weaponize racism in order to keep black people blinded from their truth. Why wasn't Desiree Perez pardoned by President Trump, publicized to the black people and hip-hop culture the way Lil Wayne was? Did she repay the president for that monumental blessing, or did she betray him the way Jay-Z allegedly betrayed the Democratic Party and countless others that he had business dealings with in the past? On second thought, just don't beat your mom. I'm sure she loved you once. This tweet is all alleged and all for entertainment purposes. Now, it shows Dallas Cowboy Dez Bryant was arrested after assaulting his mom. This is a
Oh
party.
my God.
So, Nicki's on that.
He assaulted his mama?
Wow. Let me get back to where we were with that. Give me a second.
What the fuck?
And then I'll go. All right, here we go. All right, bet. So we're here. So then we get Dez Bryant, who responds to that. He says, how did I get caught up in the madness? I want people to love me the way they love Nicki. Real.
Okay, see, he's still trying to be cool about it. He's still being respectful after she's saying all this.
Talk. Now, he responds to this by saying, wait, say bitch.
Oh,
I didn't go to jail or touch my...
Okay, never mind. I'm like, oh, he being respectful. I don't think he saw that tweet yet at the time that he made that comment. But as soon as he saw her saying, oh, go beat your mama, he like, all right, bitch. Hold up, bitch.
I was defending myself. I removed her nails from my skin. Folks know I was dealing with some corruption in Dallas. I don't get how you could even be on the internet with your husband being a sex offender. You said, we are speaking facts, weirdo. Well, come on. She posted a picture of an article that says Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, sentenced to a 1-year house arrest for failing to register as a sex offender. Okay? Okay. Nicki gets back on her shit. Nicki says, she laughs at a fan says, grabbing your mother by the hair and saying Nicki Minaj is the one with personal issues. Be fucking for real. Then somebody, Barb says, Nicki, his daddy is the real R word. And this is something supposedly by his daddy. And he says, oh, is this true, you pussy ass nigga? Projection like always. We didn't make your dad R words your mom, just like we didn't make you beat her. All alleged for entertainment purposes only. Blah. Your poppy is who you're really mad at, sis. Rest.
Oh my God.
Okay? Now.
Wait, his dad sexually assaulted the mom. This is too much. Why do you have this photo blocking it? Oh, he pissed me off so bad. Okay, we could just listen. He's gonna move the photo, it looks like at one point. He realizes it.
Dez Bryant responded again. Hold on. Actually, before she could respond again, Nicki was on her head top one more time. Because she responds to a lot of fans. A parody account, Anika Cookie, or actually a fan account of Nicki, says, this is extremely disturbing. How can you beat women who carried you for 9 months and birthed you? He needs to be locked up for life. And Nicki says, well, another dumb nigga down bad. Dez Bryant responds to that by saying, I really didn't even go to jail. It was some real corruption going on. Jerry, no, I've been keeping it player for all these years. Someone said, now you trying to justify you putting your hands on your mama. You removed her nails, huh? But you can't remove the contradictions from your story. He says, I stand on business. I don't have shit to lie about. If I did those things, I should have been in jail. Then he's responding to Barb. He said, she's sitting there trying to fucking tell you that Jay-Z is corrupt and you scared as fuck to believe I want to go against Nicki. You're done. When you find out Rock Nation's the company that you rep is behind the smear campaign, and Dez says, I said I was out of it and she came at me. I went as far as saying I was a fan. Fuck all of that shit and shut the fuck up. So he's beef with Barbs. And, okay, he's a beef with Barbs. Okay, now he responds, okay. Now, Nicki responds to something with him. Here we go. Wait, where is that? Oh my God. This is so much stuff. Nicki's truly interesting person.
Crazy. She's crazy.
So.
She be tweeting a lot.
After he tweets out about Nicki's husband failing to register as a sex offender, Nicki responded by saying, I'm so happy you brought this up. I'll give you $10 million in cash if you come and fight him, since you beat your mom. He was lied on 31 years ago while both of them were 16. And there's proof. That's why they couldn't get money they desperately needed and sued for. Now you, on the other hand, you were beating your mother, and you're an adult. Bigfoot has a brand new weird case as an adult.
What? Why are you bringing Meg in this, girl?
He's dodging paternity tests that could prove he fucked a teen as an adult. Wow, this is crazy.
Oh.
Desiree Perez.
That was in a video I recently reacted to. I forgot who it was, but they made that comment as well that Jay-Z probably doesn't want to take the paternity test to prove that he fathered that one guy who keeps begging him to take the test to prove he's his dad. That he don't want to take the test because it'll prove that Jay-Z was an adult. He was like in his 20s and the chick that he got pregnant was like 16 or 17 or something.
Beating her daughter and calling her black son-in-law a Niger with the hard R as an adult, falsely had her own daughter institutionalized
For her to say that
as
is
an adult.
Because before it was just like, blogs and stuff saying it. But for Nicki to come out and say it, it's like, oh, do you have like some inside tea or something?
Lied and said her own child was on drugs as an adult. By the way, this tweet is alleged and all for entertainment purposes only. As a matter of fact, let me go call President Trump and ask for a pardon like Desiree Perez did. Next, I'll get into the casino stuff. So Nicki is into the full storytelling and says, Des Bryant, booty hole allegedly leaks as an adult. Should I start my own story times now?
Booty hole.
Then,
get her off the screen.
did Des say anything back?
Oh, he annoying.
Maybe not. Okay, so we gotta... Des says, I'm not trying to hear all the victim shit. She came at me. I wish her well and give her respect. I stand up for myself whenever Jerry spoke of my name. I never mentioned her or Rock Nation. She decided to ride that wave. Fuck all that. I'm about to tell Cardi B on her. Okay. And then Nicki posts this. Hey, it's Dad. Dad isn't Granddad? Oh, wow. Hi, I missed you. No, it's Baghdad, you fucking coon. You bombed with that 31-year-old T you were supposed to gag. Now they know your recent T, you dumb fuck. Or should I say your recent CTE, laughing my ass off. Okay, I don't know.
Nah, he got CTE.
Okay. Nicki then tweets something out. Desiree Rock Nation attempt to hold, about their Desiree's daughter. It says, this is me looking the smartest, richest, most talented, prettiest, and most influential, intuitive, intimidating, blessed, and highly...
These are just not tweets of a mentally stable woman. Oh shit, I'm sorry y'all. How long was that like that? Jesus Christ. I need to go home. I'm going home very soon. I leave and I will be home very soon. But yes, this woman is not stable. So yeah. It's unfortunate to see these internet crash outs.
Your favorite and most genuine child of God. Fix it, Jesus. Then she responds, okay, so we're here now. My bad. Fuck. Okay. That might be the end of it, I think. Okay.
Where's he saying he gonna
exhausted,
sue her?
To say the least. Here's the reality of it. No matter how much, and I've said at times I feel like Nicki is losing the plot. The Rock Nation stuff, I've seen firsthand, and I think she got a point there.
Yes, and nobody is saying that she doesn't have a point. But what is the purpose of all of this online, like, shit? Like, this shit is weird. And how does this help your case at all? Okay, we're aware that Rock Nation has really shady business practices and they've done you super dirty. What happens now? How do you get your money that you're owed? How do you get justice? It's not doing this. It's not tweeting and looking unhinged. I'm just confused what she hopes to gain from this. Like, what is the purpose of this other than driving yourself crazy? I feel like you've already done that, to be honest. I feel like she's already off the deep end, and I'm not even being funny. But it's like, this just doesn't make any sense. So it's just so odd to see a mature older woman. And again, this is never to age shame her, but you just would expect someone at a certain age to just carry themselves with a certain level of decorum and respect, and that they would, go through the proper avenues to handle legal matters. What is Twitter going to do? This is just weird. And you're just getting into it with all of these different celebrities, burning all of these bridges, and doing all this for what? Like, you just look crazy.
I think Nicki has
if anything, this starts to make you look like unhinged. They're probably collecting all of this data that probably will paint you as someone who's mentally disturbed. And maybe they'll try to have a case like, oh, well, we were afraid to do business with her because look how she acts. And, I don't know. They might try to pull some shit, but I can't imagine that this would help you in any way. I can see a million ways they could try to spin this to hurt you, but I don't see how this helps you or gets you your money at all. At all. I'm just so confused.
Realize, Nicki, not everybody understands what you've been through or understands your plight against Rock Nation. You lose people when you start attacking others. For example, when you start attacking Dez Bryant. And Dez Bryant wasn't against you. All he was saying is that it seems he got some issues with Jerry Jones. But you were co-signing Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones spoke out against Roc Nation and Jay-Z. You come off a little bit unhinged when you're not focused at your target. You going against Dez Bryant. I don't think Dez Bryant is an agent for Roc Nation. I think he has his own issues with whoever, not Roc Nation. But you can't just blame everybody or act like everybody's against you on some Matrix shit, like everybody's just in some world just trying to make sure you lose. And that's where people are looking at you and they're going to call you unhinged. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think Nicki got a point to some of this stuff. But it's not going to be seen or received well if she's so sporadic with it. And that's the problem. You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
Dez Bryant. Yeah. I don't even think.
Okay, we can wrap this up. So sorry, y'all. I was blurry. I don't know how long I was blurry, but you know, it is what it is. I'm getting out of here soon. Anyway, yeah, this woman is, she's lost it. She's lost it. And there's that. I will still, you know, witness the crash outs, definitely, you know, react to it. But it is, you know, really unfortunate to see this unfold the way that it is. It's like, girl, going off on everybody and having these Twitter wars with them. How is this helping you at all? This just makes you look so disturbed and mentally unwell. It just doesn't help you at all. Twitter, but what is this doing? It's wild. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.